Hello, hello, it is the Trading Captain, and I'm currently sitting up $10.54. Now, I didn't take a lot of trades today. This is the continued trend we've been seeing for about 2 weeks now. The market's been a lot slower. I've been having to reduce quantity and reduce aggressiveness. I did try a few more aggressive setups today, specifically on this one. I was pretty aggressive. But ultimately, things just ended up being a coin toss if it was going to work out or not. You can see I was just barely above 50% accuracy. And if we look at our total trend, you can see over the last trading days of this challenge, I've been exactly 50-50%. And this is actually much lower accuracy than I'm used to. I typically aim around 70% accuracy, or at least that's how I've been historically for the last 2 years. So 50% accuracy is actually quite low, and it's indicative that we are in that gold market. So as you can see here, I am up a little bit on the account. I'm up $16.94 before commissions. After commissions, I'm actually still down $18.76. And realistically, until we get out of this cold stretch where I can start having sizable returns, this is going to be expected. Really, it's about reducing the amount of trades to lower those commissions and just try not to have major losses. So what exactly happened today? And right off the bat, I want to talk about the general trend and what we've been seeing, where stocks have been pumping and just rolling over. It wasn't so bad last week. Last week, it was more of just a lack of momentum. But this week, we are seeing a very clear trend, at least these first 2 days, where stocks are pumping and they're just immediately failing. They're not even making a leg higher, and they're not breaking that first high. They're completely rolling over. So we had that with this stock, with Pola. We also had it where I really thought it was going to break out. I was pretty aggressive with this one. And again, it just rolled over and just completely sold off. FRGT. This was more of a afternoon from the previous day. Didn't really end up doing anything after this first breakout, but this was way too early, so no one was really trading it as far as my group was concerned. I don't know about the people in the live stream. I am live streaming, by the way, so check out the description, and I will have a link to the live stream for this. I live stream every day. But yeah, moving on. We had two stocks that had a very interesting move. So EDSA, this stock had news, it was pumping, and then out of nowhere we saw an absolutely monstrous flush, and I was part of this. I managed to mitigate the loss because I added down here, but realistically this was a much more dangerous setup. And interestingly, a few minutes later, a very similar rug pull happened. So back to back within 5 minutes, these two massive rug pulls happened. They were a similar sector, and it was very strange to see it. And it had me on edge for the rest of the day. Ultimately, I didn't end up, I think I took one more trade on that, not on this, yeah, SSKN. I think I traded this one as well, but it ended up rolling over from this. I was hoping to see a breakout and run, but it didn't happen despite the high volume. So ultimately, yeah, we're just seeing stocks that are making a pump on news, and they're just not making that next leg. This is the trend we've seen the last 2 days. There is one exception we had with VSEE. This one did actually end up moving. I stopped watching it right around the $1 level because that's where I was just getting off for the day. But yeah, this ended up actually breaking through $1 and made a pretty nice move up to $4. So very impressive. Did not expect to see this at all. But considering only one stock in particular had an interesting move, not really what you want to see. If you're going to be trading and jumping from stock to stock, if they're all rolling over 80% of the time, that's not really something you want to hold for a long time or take a very risky trade on. So what do I want to do for tomorrow? The last 2 days have showed that we are experiencing a lot of rug pulls. It's quite dangerous to hold for an extended period. So unfortunately, I just got to keep trading lower size. I got to keep trading less trades. I got to be more picky with the entries, and that's just really the reality right now. I'm still waiting. Once I see the signals that the market is heating up, then I'll be able to step on the gas more. But until that happens, I gotta set back. I gotta wait. And that's the reality of the situation. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up the recap. Hope you found something out of it. I stream every day, so if you're interested in that, I stream from 7 a.m. till 9 a.m. EST. So yeah, that pretty much wraps it up. You have a good one.